हेलो एवरीवन। तो माय नेम इज मनीष तिवारी और आज के इस वीडियो में हम एक चैट एप्लीकेशन बनाने का प्रयास करेंगे विथ द हेल्प ऑफ रिएक्ट। So let's start the video. First of all, let me share my screen. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to you. तो सबसे पहले हम एक चैट एप्लीकेशन सॉरी नॉट चैट क्विज एप्लीकेशन बनाने का प्रयास करेंगे आज के इस वीडियो में। तो सबसे पहले अपना फोल्डर ओपन कर लेते हैं जहाँ पर अपना चैट एप्लीकेशन क्रिएट करेंगे। करते हैं किट बैश। ओके ओके बैश। सो आई वांट टू गो टू प्रोजेक्ट। नाउ हियर मैं अपना एक क्विज एप्लीकेशन बनाऊंगा। सो npx रिएक्ट रिएक्ट ऐप और अपने एप्लीकेशन का नाम हम दे देते हैं क्विज ऐप। ओके तो हम वेट करते हैं जब तक अपना क्विज एप्लीकेशन बन के तैयार होता है। इसका मतलब टेम्पलेट इंस्टॉल होता है। Sorry guys, I think my internet speed is slow, so that's why it's taking some time. Let's wait. I don't know why it is taking too much time. ओके सो मेरा क्विज एप्लीकेशन रेडी हो गया। यहाँ पर रिएक्ट मुझे दो कमांड सजेस्ट करता है ऑटोमेटिक मैं अपने डेटा एप्लीकेशन को रन करने के लिए। सबसे पहले हम करेंगे रिएक्ट cd क्विज ऐप। नाउ हम इसे अपने VS कोड में ओपन कर लेते हैं। नाउ मेरा क्विज एप्लीकेशन रिएक्ट में सॉरी VS कोड में ओपन हो चुका है। हम इसे रन करते हैं। रन करने का कमांड है npm start। So now as you can see रिएक्ट एप्लीकेशन पोर्ट नंबर 3000 पर रन कर रहा है और आपको यहाँ पर रिएक्ट का लोगो दिखेगा और ये इसका मेन मतलब app.js पेज है और यहाँ पर आपको कमांड में दिख रहा है edit src/app.js एंड सेव टू लोडेड। ओके तो हम अब अपने कोड में चेंजेस कर सकते हैं। मैं टर्मिनल को मिनिमाइज कर देता हूँ यहाँ पर। और ये app.js के अंदर आपको जो भी दिख रहे होंगे कोड, यही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है रिस्पॉन्सिबल है पूरा रिएक्ट एप्लीकेशन को रन करने के लिए। तो सबसे पहले हम एक पेजेस का कंपोनेंट बना लेते हैं। इसके अंदर मैं 3 पेज बना लेता हूँ। होम पेज, क्विज, एंड रिजल्ट पेज। ओके, हम अपने कॉम एप्लीकेशन को नेविगेट करने के लिए रिएक्ट नाउ राउटर डाम को भी इंस्टॉल कर लेते हैं। ओके, ओके, sorry, I was on mute. So what I have done, I have installed the React Auto DOM in order to navigate our component. So in order to navigate a component, we need to wrap our main like index.js file inside like app.js file. So inside the browser router, which comes from the React Auto DOM. Okay, so I have like enclosed this and under browser router. So now I will create a route, or we can do that. I can go to my app.js file. I will remove all this code, and here I will remove this logo also, and here app.css, and here I will import routes from React Router DOM. Okay, and inside routes I will import route. Okay, which also come from React Router DOM. Now here I can create my route. So I will give path as slash, and element will be home. And this is the home component which I have created under page. And now I will quickly run the other 2 components. So now my quiz will be run slash quiz, and my result will run render slash result path. And here our which will come from this pages, and now here it will be result. Okay, now I have created my route. Now let's quickly see. If I refresh my page, you can see home is rendered. And if I go to my quiz, so it will be quiz. And if I go to result, and you can see result component is being rendered. Okay, so cool. So now I will style my home page little bit. So Here quickly I will create 3D. First will be title. Okay, and title will be like, let's call it Quiz app. Okay, and what I want to show in the homepage, I want to show a heading like Quiz app, and below this heading I want to render a image, a quiz image, quiz application image, and below it I will render a start button. So let's quickly do this. So here it is my title, Quiz app, and here what I can do, I can give a class name, and class name will be like title. Okay, and now what I can do, I have to go to this app.css. I will delete all this, and here I will add this title component, and here what I can do, I can give this font size to not 24, 32 px. Okay, font weight to 700. Let's see. Yeah, there is nothing else. I think I have removed this. Okay, now here what I need to do, I need to import this style like from this app.css like this, and if I save this, you can see. Okay, now I will go to my app.css, and what I will do, I will this text align center, and I will pull little bit margin from top. So margin top, it will be 20 px. Right, let's see if it is looking nice. I think yes, it is looking like. Let's come to my home.js. Okay, and below this title I will want to render an image. So for render image, I will take an image from a website which is called Icon Scout. So I will go to that website. Okay, now I will search a quiz. Let's cancel this. Okay, and here let's search for any quiz. Yeah, this is the image which I want to show. Let's quickly, if I have this, no, let's take this. I will inspect this website. Okay, and I will select this image. Okay, here it is. This under this picture, I think I will have image. Yeah, image link. Here you can see this is the image link. Just quickly copy this. Okay, and now I will come to here, and I will enter image. Okay, and under this src, I will give this image, and let's see. Yeah, this is the image. Okay, now what I want to center this image. So for center this one, let's give this a class like banner container. Okay, now come to app.css, and here I will this banner container, and what I will do, I will just do this text line center. Okay, now I think it is looking nice. Okay, now I want to show a button. So let's create a button which will call that start quiz. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here it is button. So like I will keep this class name as button container. Okay, so I will just copy this thing and come to app.css, and here I will add some style to it. And the style I want to first give this width, and width will be, I think, 70%. Let's check it out, and I will give this margin auto. Let's see. No, this is not looking good. Okay, let's see. I'll give this class name as button to this button also. And now let's I will give this width to 100%. Now let's see. This is looking too weird. I think I need to give some row with 40. Let's check it out. I think 30 is enough. Yeah. And now what I will do, I will here, not here, I will give some in banner container, I will give some margin. Like I want to give from top and bottom, I want to give margin 20 px, and from left right I want to start off. Okay, let's save this, and here I think this is looking nice. I think I will give some more margin from top and bottom. Yeah, this is the looking nice. And now inside this button I will give this padding, and which will be 12 pixel and 16 pixel. Now let's save this and see. Yeah, this is looking nice, and I want to give some font size, and it will be 20 px. I think this will look nice. Yeah, and now for this border, I want to give some border radius also. Border radius will be, I think, 8 px. Let's see. Yeah, this is looking nice. And now what I want to do, I want to keep some background color to this. So for background color, I will go to a website like colors.co, yeah, .com, you can see. And here I will grab a color from like start the generator. Okay, and here I can select a color. Okay, I don't want this color, so what I can do, you can go view variation. I think this is not the one. Okay, let's go back. From where I can get this, let's search. Okay, now what I want to, I will want to give some this kind of, I think this will look nice. So let's go and quickly open in generator. Okay, and I want to keep, I think this will look nice. Okay, so I will just copy this link, and here in the quiz application, what I will do, I will quickly give a background color. Yeah, let's save and let's see. I think this is looking nice. For this like font, like color, font color, it will be white. Start quiz, and I also want to give some cursor pointer. Okay, now it is looking nice. And now I want what I want. When I click on this button, it will navigate me to this quiz page. Okay, so for that I will go to here and I will add some on click button like method. So I click like handle click. Okay. Or what I can do, I can import this import let's use this here. So const navigate is equal to use navigate, which will come from React Router DAO. So this will auto import in here. What I can do, I can use a callback function here. And here I will use this navigate, and it will navigate me to this quiz page. Okay, let's save this, and if I click on this, it will navigate me to the quiz page. Now you can see. Okay, so now what I will do, and I will quickly go to this quiz, and here what I will do, I will quickly create a question. So for creating a question, let's make a custom question. So what it will be for question? Yeah, this will be object. For this, it will be a question, and question will be what is. Let's create a simple problem. 5 plus 3. Okay, and correct answer. Correct answer, or we can grab a question for API, which is called OpenTDB. So let's use this OpenTDB. Okay, this website will give me an API to generate a question, or how I can generate this question. Like here you can see, we just need to select how many question I want, and I can select a category also. So let's have this any category, and I will select this difficulty level to easy. Select type, I will select this to multiple choice, and here what I will do, I will select this URL according to this URL, like encoding to URL encoding. And now I will click on this generate API URL, and here my API URL has been generated. Okay, now I will quickly copy this. I think it is not copy. Yeah. Now what I can do, I can use this use effect hook here. Now, yes, and inside this use effect, I will call a function. I think let's call it fetch which are fetch questions. Okay, let's call this. So I will quickly create this function. Okay. Oh, I think I have made a mistake. Yeah. And what I will do, I will quickly call this const. Oh, I have the established const URL. I will quickly copy this. Paste it here. Yeah, this is my URL. Okay, now what I will do, I will const response. I will quickly fetch this. Fetch. And here I will pass this URL. Okay, now let's make this async await. So this will wait for me to get the response. Okay, now let's console this response to see if I'm getting this response or not. Okay, now I will go here and I will open my console. I think this is giving some error. Let's refresh this. Now I don't have any error. If I click on this, okay, now here you can see I have this type of response. And where is my actual response? So let me save inside this body. Yeah, I think so. So where it is my response? URL I'm getting here. Okay, let's Here I will call this data is equal to await response dot JSON, and now I will console this data. Now let's see what I have this response. Now if I refresh this, and here you can see this, I have this type of data in response, like yes, inside this data is an object, and inside that object I have two key like response code and this result, and inside this result I have that question like category, correct answer, difficulty, incorrect answers, question, and type. Okay, so what I will do here, I will create a first I will create a state questions set questions, and it will come from use state, and let me create an array first. Okay, so it will be initially it will be an empty array, and what I will do when I got this data, I will do like set questions, and what I will do, we will destructure this. I think what I still I think data results. Okay, let's console this question as well to see if I have the correct response or not. Let me refresh this, and inside this question I have this. Okay, now I have added this question. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to also like I have this question. Now let's quickly display this question here. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a tree tip. Okay, and the first div will be responsible for this to render the question on the page. Okay, so here what I will do, okay, let's quickly render this question here. If I have this question dot length, if it is greater than 0, then only I want to render this. Okay, so what I will do, I think yes, to tag will be good. So let's quickly create this yes2 tag. Okay, and inside this yes2 tag, I want to display this question. Okay, so okay, for that one thing I am forgetting here. I forget. So let's first click to I want to display like here. I want to display one question per page. Like I don't want to display all question here. I only want to display first question. So and here you can see inside this question. Let's me quickly console this also and quickly comment this. Okay. So I don't want to have any error. Okay, let's refresh this. And here you can see inside this question, I have 10 questions. You can see 0 to 9, 10 questions are there. Okay. And I want to show only first question on the screen, and then second question and third question. Okay. So let's quickly do that as also. So here I will create another state for this question like number. So which question I am like displaying on the DOM, and here it will be set question number. Okay, and this will also come from use state, and initially the my first question will be like 0 index, and it will give me the first question. So what I will do here, let me quickly uncomment this also, and inside this yes2, what I will do, okay, first I will So which question number is this? So Q. Okay, so let's quickly create an template. Inside this template letters. Sorry for my pronunciation. So I will use this, not this. Yes. And what I will do? Question. Okay. Now I will use this dollar symbol, and I will open up curly bracket. And here I will use this question number +1. And I will tell you why I have used this +1 here. Okay, let's first create display this question also. So dollar symbol, and here I will use this questions questions number. Okay, and dot question. Okay, let's save this. And now if I go to, and I think this is come to weird, and I tell you why it comes like this. So for that, what I will do, I will just quickly include it like I think this is I think this decode URI component. I need to use this method here. Like here, now you can see my question correctly, and I will show why. Like here you can say when I am getting this generating this API. So here I have used this select encoding, and I have used this URL encoding. So I will get the response as in URL encoding. So I need to decode it also. So that's why I have used this method. So this is responsible for decoding this URL. Like here you can read about this. Like it will get the unencoded version of encoded component of a uniform resource identifier. Okay. So now, and now this question, why I have used this +1, like here question number, it is responsible for this index, and our index will start from this 0. Okay, in array. So first, like the first question will have this 0 index. So I have incremented this, like can't show not we can't show that like this is question 0. Okay, so therefore that I have used this question 1. I have incremented, and I will use this a little dot here. This okay. Let's run this. Okay, now. Sorry for that. I have mistake. Press this Control S. Okay. Okay, here I use console this. Okay, now I have rendered my questions, and now I want to render my answer below this question. Okay, so for that, let's quickly create another state which will take these options. Okay, now set options, and it will be use state, and this will also initially it will be a empty array. So now let's create a options, and here before showing this option, I want to show how I have this answer inside this API. If I console this question, and if I open any one question, like here you can see I have category. Okay, and I have this correct answer and incorrect answer, like 3 incorrect answers, and which will come inside an array, and 1 correct answer which will come as a string. So and I want to show like in the random way, like if I will show like correct answer, so I will know like if the first will be a correct answer and our second, we don't want to, we want like it will comes as a random way. So for that, what I can do, I will search like for shuffle this, like how to shuffle, or we can simply search like shuffle. I'm sorry for my spelling mistake. Shuffle array element, and inside is JavaScript. So how to shuffle array elements. So what I will do here, first I will tell. I will add this all option inside of one array, and every time when I show this option, we will shuffle them. Okay. So let's come to here. I think this is gifts for gifts, and for that I will need to log in, and I don't want to create account here. Okay, this will I think give like Stack Overflow. This is very good website. So let's take, which one should I take? Like function shuffle, and this will take an array, and it will do the const random number. It will generate a first random number, and it will like swap this. I think, and this will give. I think this will give me this. So let's copy one of, yes. Okay, let's copy this. Cut this out from there. Okay. So what I will do, I will just quickly copy this function and comes to my quiz page, and now let's okay, let it be. Here I will create a function like shuffle function, and this will take an array. So okay. Okay, so for that shuffle, and before use the shuffle, I want to have an array which hold all the options like correct answer and the incorrect answer as well. Okay, so let's see how we can have this. So for that, I will create a method here, like I will call this get options and shuffle. Okay. Shuffle, and what it will have. Okay, let's quickly see this response. I have this one correct answer and 3 incorrect answer. So let's quickly pass this object. Okay, so how can I pass this object here? So for to pass this object, I think we have this question here. I have set this question, so I can use these questions, and inside this question I can pass this question number. Okay, and let me quickly create this function also. So here below this use state hook, I will create my method or function, and okay, which will take the question. Okay, okay, now let if I console this. Okay, let's save this, and I don't want to console it. So I will remove this console, and if I comes here and if I refresh this, you can. I think this is giving the undefined. Why it is giving? Let me use one thing here. Okay, now if I refresh this, it is giving me undefined, and I don't know why it is doing this undefined. What I can do? We will use the data dot result. Okay, now if I refresh this, yes, inside this question I have this two. Okay, if I refresh this, yes, and now here I will come to this here, and what I will do, I will first grab this wrong answer, okay, and the correct answer as well. So first I will create an options. Let's do one thing. Let's edit option. Okay, I will first structure this question. That wrong answer, I think This is nice. Wrong answer. I think this is wrong answer. Let me open this. Incorrect answer. My bad. Just quickly copy this. Yeah, incorrect answer. And I think let me delete it. And if I console this option and if I refresh this, I will have this spread question, and here I have this option like how many game in this Crash Bandicoot series were released, and I have this type of, and this is all the incorrect answer. We know it. And what I will do first, okay, let me push this correct answer inside these options as well. So options dot push, or what can we have? We can have this correct answer here as well, like question dot I think I forgot the keyword here, so let's quickly console this, and now let's see what I have. The correct answer. Okay, I will take this correct answer, and here I will add a comma, and I will add this correct answer, and for that I will add question dot correct answer. Okay, and this is not, I will need to add underscore before this question, and let's quickly console these options. Okay, if I refresh this, I will have 4 options, and you can see these are the options. Okay, now what I will do here, let me do one thing. I need to shuffle this also, no? So I will need to pass this option to this shuffle function. Okay, so how can I pass this? I just simply need to call this shuffle, and I need to pass options here, and simply return this option. And for this, if you want to see if my option are getting shuffled or not, so let me quickly console this. Like this is options, and let me add before here, before shuffled, and let me quickly copy this, paste it here, and I will add this after. Okay, now let's validate if my option are getting shuffled or not. And here you can see I have 4 options: nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon. This is before shuffled, and on after shuffled we have nitrogen, and you can previously carbon was at the last and it was at second place, oxygen was second and it was third, and third is get 4. Okay, let me quickly refresh this to see, like, and now you can see that my options are getting shuffled. Okay, so that is nice. And what I will do, I am returning this option here, and I will enclose this as set options method. No, what I have done. Let me Control Shift Z. I think this is not okay. Let's use this set options, and I will pass this. Okay, and now inside this option, I will have this my. Let me quickly console this, and if I refresh, you can see inside this option I have my 4 option. Okay, now that is nice. I have my all option, and I will quickly render my option below this question. And here what I will do, I will render my options. Okay, and here I can quickly add this command for render question. Okay, Okay, now let's quickly render this option. Okay, so here what I will do, create if my option same type of, if of my options outline is greater than 0, then only I will want to render my option. Okay, so now I will do this option dot map, and it will take my option, not option, option, and now I will display a div. Okay, and for that I need to display the index I will as well. So here I will give key as index. Okay, now what I will have here, I will have my option. Okay, so I can quickly render this option, not options. So okay, now I have saved, and let me see if I have my option. Oh yes, I have my option. Okay, and this is looking nice. What is this error? Object is not a function. Let me refresh. I think this will not, should not come. Yeah. Okay, now I want to give some style as well to this options. So here what I will do, I will quickly call this class name will be quiz container, and I will copy this class, and I will come to my app.css, like here I will add this, and for that what I want to show inside this quiz container. Okay, let me quickly think what I need to show here. First I want to give some margin top. Okay, margin top bottom. Okay, here top bottom 40 pixel, left right auto, it's fine. And one thing inside this page you can see here my option are coming as encoded type. So I will come to my quiz, and here also I will wrap inside this decode URL component. So let's cut this, and here I will use this decode URI component. I will paste my option here. Okay, and I have the correct option. Okay, okay, next it is good. Okay, now what will I have? Okay, I was styling my option. No? Okay, I think this is margin top is correct, and I think I also want to give some width. Okay, so width will be, I think 70% are enough. If I save this and if I refresh, yeah, this is looking nice. Yes, and now we'll give some display flex. And I will do this flex direction column, and I will give some gap. Gap will be 20 pixels. Well, let's see. Yes, this is looking nice, but okay. I think my question is looking nice, but I want to style this option as well. So for that, I will call this like option container. Okay, and I will quickly copy this option container, and I will style this as well. Okay, and what I will style, and like how I will style. First, I will give some margin. Okay, so what will be the margin? Margin top and bottom, I think 12 pixel or 20. I think 20 px, and this will be auto. Let's see. This is coming as center. I don't want to give this auto. I think 20 0 is enough. to this communities. Okay, I have kept this option container inside this after process container. I don't want to give this inside this after container. This margin thing because I have already given some margin. So what I will do, I don't want to keep some many style on this. I will quickly call this class name on this option. Okay, now I will copy this option, Control C, and now just remove this option here. I will give this margin 20 px and auto. Now let's see how it is looking. I think this is looking nice. I want to increase some font size also. Font size will be 18 enough. I think 18 will be enough. I think it will be 22. 22 will be too big. I think. Yes. 18 was enough. Okay, that's it. I will give them background color for this as well. So how can I get this background color? Where I can get this background color? I think this is too big, no? Let it be. Let's first. I have keep some background color previously. Let's copy this and paste it here. Okay. And if I save this, this is my. And I want to give some padding also. Okay, so padding like previously 12 pixel and 16 pixel. Okay. If I save this, okay, this is looking nice. And I want also want to give some border radius and it will be 8 px and color will be white. Okay, I think this is looking nice. And one thing I want to give here, like when I hover this now, this cursor should come as a pointer. So for that I will use this some cursor pointer. Okay, so now if I refresh this, you can see my cursor comes as a pointer. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to show two button below this option, and this button will be responsible for this. I think two button, one is previous and one for next. All right, what I can do next or is yes. Okay, I don't want to had any condition like you want to select an option, you need to like it is optional. If you don't know the answer of this question, you can just skip this. You can just press this next button and it will get skip. Okay, so for that, and if you want to come to the previous question, you can also come to the previous. So for that, I want to show two button. So I will come to the sketch and let me create this quickly. Create this. So I am creating this 3D, and you can see the first one for this the previous page, yeah, previous question, and second one for this next, and third, if I come to the my last question, so this results button should be displayed. Okay, now if I save this and you can see, and I don't want to see like as a stack. I want to render as vertically. Okay, think vertically. Yeah, this is vertically. This is horizontal. Or if I wrong, let me correct in the comment section. Okay. So let's quickly call this as a bottom container, and I will copy this, and I will come to this app.css, and now inside this bottom container, what I will do, I will quickly call this display flags and justify content space between. Okay, let's see how it is looking. Okay, I think this is looking nice, and I think some quiz container I have gave some gap, and I don't want to give gap. What I will do, I will do this justify content, this one next space between. Okay, let's see. I think this is not looking around. I think this one. I think the space between is fine, and here I need to give some height as well. So what should I have? Right, 100% is fine. I think this will not take impact. Okay, 90 VH. This is looking too weird, bro. 80. This is also looking too weird. 70. I think this is looking nice. Let me remove this as well. And what I can do, I can give it gap. Okay, and gap will be 30 PS, so that it will come. Yeah, and here I will remove this. Like here I am using this margin top and bottom 40 PS. What can I do? Bottom 0, the left auto. Okay, now let's refresh this. I think this is looking nice. Okay, let it be. Okay, this is too much distance. How can I fix it? Okay, let's see how it is. For this border 1px solid. Okay, if I add this border, this is the type. Here it is my versions and option container. I have some option container. Here I will also use this border. Okay, so let me copy this thing and paste it here. Okay, if I save this, no, bottom container, not bottom container. There is option container. Okay, I will paste this border. Okay. Okay, in height I have, how it is coming too much space. I need to remove this space. Okay, now that I will come to my page. So I think I have added some gap now. So this gap is coming, and I don't want to. Okay, now if I come to this, my let guys, I need to drink water. Okay, now let's quickly fix this issue as well. To fix this issue, this container, I have given some gap as 30 px. And let's reduce this gap. I think this will increase. Okay, quiz container. I just knew this border. Wherever I use this border, I'm going to just remove this border and have anywhere this border. Yeah, here. That is quiz container. I use this border. And Let me come to this quiz. Last name question. Okay. Yeah. What can do? I can give the question. First, I will give this part to see how much space it is taking. Okay, this is taking this much space. I think this is nice. I don't need to remove this if I use this dot .pti option container. If I use this option, I think this is nice. Okay. This space is coming itself. If I use this margin bottom as -10 px, so I think this will fix my somewhere. Okay. And if we use this margin 10 not 20, you see this is comes closer. Okay, I think this has been fixed. Okay, already. Okay, and if I remove this class from here, okay. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, this is looking nice, and I only want to style this button. Okay, so let's see how can I style this button. Okay, so first let's quickly wrap this inside a button. Okay. Okay. I have wrapped all this thing inside as a button, and this is good. And let me style this thing as well. Okay. So let me think, how can I style this? How I want to show this? I think, let me call this thing here. Class name. I have previously defined a button. No? So I will give this class name as here also. Okay, let's see how it is looking. I think this is looking nice. And let's see what style I have given on this button. Width is 100%. Okay, now I think this is looking nice. Okay. So now what I will do first, if I comes to that last question, then only I want to see this result button. So for that, I will come to my quiz page, and here what I will do. Okay, and yeah, I can create a condition like if my question number, okay, if my question number is equal to my last question number, like 9, okay, then I want to render this, no, not this, this button. Okay, need to, I should cut this. Okay, or I want to render this next button. Okay, let's me format this also. So here you can see I have only this previous and next button, and if I comes to that, like, let me make this question number to 9, and if I have this 9 question number, I will get this result. But let's see why I'm not getting this question here. I should have this question number for this 19 next now. But why I don't have this question number? Let Okay, I have my this is question number 10. Okay, now let's quickly add some function like method. So I will add an on-click method. So first let me make this a 0 and I'll click and what I will do, I will call the callback function here and I will put this question number to question number plus 1. Okay, and here okay, let me quickly see if I click on next, but it is not working. Where have I okay, now this is not the question number, this should be set question number. My mistake. I'm sorry guys. So now if I click on this next, it will take me to this second question. If I click on next, it will take me to this third question and fourth question, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, and here it is just change the result. Okay, now it's looking good. So but here you can see my question getting changed, but my option are not getting changed. And why is the it should also the cut change, because to display the options, okay, I again need to call this function, and here you can say I am only calling this function once at a time. No, one we are entering this which application, first time we are changing this question, and I don't want to end this. So and I want to like change this question whenever we are calling this next button. Okay, clicking on this next button. So how can we do that? Okay, so I don't want to do this, so I will just cut this thing from here. Okay, and now I will do the handle method name like handle next click. Okay, and I will quickly create a function first handle click next click, and it will not take any parameter. And whenever, so first I need to validate if like question number is equal to 9. I don't want to do anything, I just need to return it. Okay, now what I can do here, so if question number is not 9, it is less than 9, so what I will do, let me do this. Whenever I click this, I just need to like make this set question number. Again, I'm making the same mistake. I have copied this now, so I just paste it here, and I will also call this function set options. I will copy this and paste it here, and here it will not data, it will have these questions. Okay, and now here I want to also question number plus 1, and let's see if I refresh my, it should be my first question. Okay, and if I click this is not getting, I think, refresh. Okay, again it should change. Question number is plus 1. Whenever I click on next, so my question is getting changed. Here you can see, but my option are not getting changed, and I wonder why it is not getting changed. It is too lots of error. Let me refresh this. I think Again, if I click on next, I will have this. So here cannot read property of undefined one. Okay, reading undefined two. So this is the question. So here I have used this set questions, no? I think my use state is not working properly. So why it is not working properly? Question that results. I think this is coming as null or undefined. Of undefined, like so. What can I do here? Okay. Let me do one thing here. I will call this let question. Okay, I have created a questions. Okay, and what can I do here? I think this should not be in capital. Small will be fine. Questions. Here, what will I have? This question equal to data dot result. Okay, and now question is constant. Okay, I need to remove this question. Now let me save this, and if I have messed up the thing, sorry for this, guys. Like this is not working fine. Okay. Whenever I click on this next, so how can I this my question? And inside this question, let me console this questions as well. So let me console this, and I refresh this. I have this, and when I click on this next, I have these questions. Yeah. If I click on next, okay, I have these questions now, and I want to show the question of here. So what I can do, I can use this question of question number. I think this will give me an error. So what I will do, I will come to all down below this. Now if I refresh this, I should have this question. And if I click this, I should have this different question. Yeah, vehicle electricity, and this is correct answer is electricity. But why it is not getting changed? Let me. There is questions of results. Okay, I don't have the results, bro. This is my mistake. So this will only this question of question number plus one. Okay. Now I don't need this console. Okay, and if I save this, my apps, and if I refresh this, and now you can validate my option also will be changed here. Which of these is not a Disney cartoon character, Daffy Duck, Daisy Duck, or Donald Duck? You click next, option will also get changed. Okay, now this good, and if I comes to that, like last question, 8, 9, 10, here you can see this, I have this result button. Okay, now let's quickly add this method on this previous button also. Okay, so I will use this on click method, and here I can use this handle preview click. Okay, let's quickly copy this, and what I can do, I can call this function here, like define this function, handle preview click, and here I can also, if my question number, okay, is it already, if it is already on my first question, so I can't go back. Okay, so I will just return this. Okay, and otherwise I can use this. I will just copy these two things from the above function, and I will quickly paste it here, and here instead of +1 I will use this -1. That's it. And if I come to previous, you can see how many people are this US, and if I click next, and if I click on previous, you can see my question are also getting, okay. And let me come to this my question first, and if I click on previous, it will not go back. Okay, now that's what I want. And I also want to this hide, like disable device. So I can use this disable, not on this div, and I div one click function. I think they're not matter. So like I will use this disable, and when it will disable, if my question number is at 0, okay, and this is the case, no, it should disable, but it is not getting disable. When this question number is equal to 0, it's disable. It is not getting previous, but it should be disabled. Why it is the case? The clickable button. I think this is the case. I will use this. Okay. I got nothing. Why it is not getting disabled? Because I have used this cursor pointer to this bottom container edge, and the button as well. Like let me show you. If I comment this thing button, like you can see my button is getting disabled, and I have used this function, what you can say, class or CSS that to this, so that's why it is coming this. So let me see what can I do. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now previous, next, and you can select this flag now. It's showing me the disable or not. Okay, now let's add some scoring point, and one more thing, I will add some, like I will cut this and click on this here. I will add this on this button as well. Okay, one thing, what I want to show, when I click on this result, it should take me to the result page. Okay, so for that I will use the same thing. Okay, so now what can I do? I can use this on click method. Maybe call callback function, and it will, let me first import this use navigate. Okay, so const navigate is equal to use navigate, and which will come from this React program. Okay, no, it is done. And now what will I have? When I click on this submit button, it should navigate me to this result. Okay, result page. Now let's see. If I comes all way along to the end of the question, and if I click on result, it should take me this result page. Okay, now that is looking nice. Okay, now I also need to calculate the score and this to calculate this score. Okay, so let me quickly define what score I will give on this correct. So correct mark for correct questions. Okay, correct mark. And what I want to, so when if I hit any correct answer, na, I will give the score as 10. Okay, and I also want to say this. Okay, this is the correct mark. Okay, so for every correct score, I will give this 10 mark. Okay. Okay, I think this is nice. And now let me score. Initially, my score will be 0. Okay, now this is nice. And I don't want to give any negative marking on this. And one thing, when I click on this any option, I don't want to select remaining option. It should get selected, and I can't select any two, so any other options. And I don't want to, like, if I select any option, I want to visualize this user like you have select this option. So I want to change the background color also. So let's see how can I do that. So before I can do, please wait guys, I need to plug my computer on charge. Please wait, I need to quickly grab my charger. So sorry for delayed guys. I'm back. Okay, now let's, where am I? Okay. Okay, so first let's see how can I, so let's quickly create a what is this state selected option, set selected option. This is not selection, this is selected. Okay, that selected option, and it will be a use state, and initially it will be a false. I don't want to do this false, so I'll do, I think this will be enough. Okay, and I want to select these are, you can see now, these are the index, like this is 0 to index option, this is first index option, this is second, and this is fourth index option. Okay, and once I get select any option, I want to store this index in here, so I can use this selected index as well, but I prefer this select option. Okay, selected option. So now what will I do? Once I select, click on this, any of this option now. So here, where I am using this render is here. Here I am rendering this my option. So what can I do? I can give this click method. Okay, handle click option. Okay, and I will quickly copy this, and I have this correct answer now. So I need to also validate this correct option also. So I will quickly first define this enter click option method or the function here. Okay, so let first I think I need to pass this inside this because I need this index as well. So let's cut this and I will call as callback function, and here I will have this index. Okay, I will pass this index, and here I will have this index, and now I can call this set selected options. Okay, set selected option. And I will have this index. Okay. And what can I do? I need to change the background color also now. So let's see how can I change this background color to green as well. I have this index set selected option. And I only want to say like here it is class name. Okay. Once again, I need to read it. Handle click. Okay, index. I think I need this index or not. Okay, now let's see. And what I want to do, if I select this now let's see if I select this any one option here. Okay, if I select, so this should is stored, and if I and then I can't select this any other option. This functionality I need to achieve. So let's see how can I achieve this. Like I can only select only one option. Okay, so for that, let me think. If I select this option number 4, so I will have this index 3 here in the selected option. So what I can do, I can first let me change this color, okay, of this fourth background color of this fourth index. Okay. So first I will go to this colors, and first I will select for a green background. So I will click on explore trending palettes, and let me see if I have any green. Yeah, here I have this green, but I think I need some dark green. So let me come below. I think this will work. I think this will work. Okay. So let me quickly open this inside this generator, and let me so which one should nice? I think this one, no? Or this one. I need to copy this thing. Okay. Now I will come to this page application. Okay, now here inside this app, I will have this another class like correct option, and this will be background color, and this background color the which I have copied. Okay, now what can I do with this here? I have this set selected option now. Okay, and I have this index here. So what can I do here? Can last name like this. Okay, so if my index is equal to set selected option, Okay, if this is the case, then what will I have? I have two class. So let's see how can I give this to class name. So first class name will be option, and second will be correct option. And else, if I have only this option. So let me save. And this is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. This is not. Nothing is change. I should change. False warning. Class name index. This is the index. If my index is equal to set selected option. If I click on any this okay. I think every time I've made a mistake. This will work. Now you can see. If I refresh this and if I click on this, yeah, this is the correct answer. So this is getting green, but for every option it is getting green. No? You can see if I click on here, I think it is getting green for every question. If I click on this, wherever I'm clicking this, it is getting okay. This is my mistake now. I have this set selected option on every index. Whichever index I am clicking, this index will be getting. So how can I validate this? Okay. Okay, now correct option, correct index. Okay. I only want to this thing. So okay, let me see how can I visualize this. Okay, now let's here I have this index. Okay, and how can I know this? Like which one is my options? Can I also need this option, no? So that I can compare it is if my option is getting correct, it is correct or not. Okay, so I need this option here as well. Okay, now this is the option. Now here, and I'll click option. I will have this option as well. So how can I know this correct option? Okay, so like here you can see I have inside this questions. Okay, I have this correct option. Okay, so let me say, so let me cut this thing. So if okay, if my options is equal to what is my questions of question number the correct answer. Okay, if this is the case, then I will do this. Okay, now if I refresh my if I hit the correct answer, then only it will. Okay, now if I come to this is not, yeah, this is the correct answer, but that's why it is something like that. Okay, and once I click on this next now, I want to this set selected. So wherever I click on this next button, so let's copy this thing, and here I will pass this to null. Okay, I pass this previous button, so I will again click on this null, and when I hit this submit button now, and wherever I click this, Okay, this will not take impact. Okay, so now if I click on this next, this correct option will go. Okay, if I click on next, this is not correct answer, this is not correct, this is correct, but I don't want to see here. You can also know this is the correct answer. I don't want to display this. I only want to display if I click any of this option, it will get highlighted. So it should get highlighted, and then I did not able to select any other option. Okay. And it should only persist this. Okay, now. Okay, now what can I do is if this is the correct, if I have any value inside this selected option, if I had this selected any value inside this selected value, I have to quickly call this return. Okay, no, I will quickly return this from this function. And what will I have this? I will have this set selected option to dash index. Okay. So now let me refresh this. I don't have this now. So if I click on this, will get selected, and if I click on this, it is getting selected. Let me refresh this as well. Okay, to see. Okay, if I select on Google, it will get selected. If I select on Razor, okay, previously, and I am, if this is null, okay, now let's save this and refresh. Okay, and I also want to see what is inside my selected option. Okay, okay, refresh this. Okay, now if I click on this, I will have this null. This it is in 0. Previously it is null. Now if it is null, it is written selected. Okay. Okay, this is the question. I pick up 124. Okay, that is the case. Okay, now let's handle this score part as well. So now here inside this handle option, if my selected option is, if I already select any option, so I just need to return. I don't want to perform this anything else. I can perform my operation inside this operator. I just quickly cut this thing, and now I can validate this. If my option is equal to questions of question number dot correct answer, if this is the case, I will need to improve my score to 10. And if it is wrong, I don't want to do anything. And here I just need to set this. But if I already have this selected option, okay, it will return and it will not increase my count every time. I think so. So score. So let me console this score as well, not here. Whenever I clicking this now. So let me console this. Now let me use this. Console.log is score. Okay. Now I console this score. Now I need to refresh it. Okay. Previously I have this 0 score. And I click on this. I think this is not the right answer. I think this is space. But it is getting changed. This is okay. I can use this count here as well. Okay, I can use this count. No? Click or not click. Okay. Click option. Set. Click option. Okay. Now, and I will use this boolean value. Okay. So now I will remove this thing from here. I think I need this thing. Okay. First, click option, set, click option. It will be use state. Previously it will be false. Like I have not clicked any option. Whenever I click, if my this click option is true, I just need to return. And else, if it is false, if my click option is false, then I want to set this click option to this. Okay. So initially it will false. Whenever I click this, so what I will do first, I will do this set click option to true. Okay, so this will make true, and now it will check for my correct options, and it will be, if it is correct, then it will be increase my count, my score, and I will add this set selected option to this index. So, and if I click on this second type, no, okay, now it will click me. So I just need to do this thing also. Here, set click option to false, set click option to false. And why I should need to make this false? I think this will true now. So again, if I click on this next function, it will come, and if I choose the correct option also now and hit the correct answer, hit the option first time, very first time, then also itself it will return me true. So now let me reload this, and if I click on this, I think this is not the work. Yeah, like you can see, I am clicking on this next other options, so this is not work. Now if I click on them, like my score is at 0. So if I now let's see who is painted the assistant capital. I think Rafael. It is correct answer, but my score is not getting updated. Let's see why it is not getting updated. Okay, that is why, because I have had this score previous than this, so that is given the previous score. And if I click on this next one, my score will get updated to 10. But this is not the case. Why my score is not getting updated? If my option is true, my score should be updated now. I think I need to see this course console. I need to console this thing. Okay. So here I will console this questions. of question number. Okay. Okay, let me refresh this. I have this question and let me see which is the correct answer. Correct answer is apple. Okay, then no, this is not the question. This is the question. And the correct answer is radius. So I will click on this radius. True, and my score is getting updated. I click on this next. My correct answer is Homo sapiens. Yeah, this is the click, and my score is also getting updated to 20. Let me click on any wrong answer. So let me see which one is the wrong answer. Correct answer is Nevada. So I will click on this Utah. Okay, and my score is not getting updated. Okay, so now this, I think this is working fine. I don't need to click on this over here. And I think I don't need to advance over here. Okay. Now I have this score. Okay, now let's see. If I come to previous. Okay, now if I click on this, which one was the previous? Jim Clark. I need to refresh my code. I think there is some box. Gold finger. Okay, if I click on this gold finger, I need to see my score also. So here is my, yes, you are a score. Yes, you are. Okay. Dash. Console.log. Question of question number. If I refresh this, okay, score is 0. Question number. So this is the question, and femur is the right answer. If I click on this, my score is getting updated. On next, if I comes to previous, and if I come to previous now, okay, I need to handle this thing also now. If I comes to this previous function, okay, and if my correct answer is this, I need to also validate this the last correct answer now. If I consider this previous, I think I don't want to see this previous. I can only have these two button, right? Skip and next. Yeah, I think. Or how can I handle this logic if I click on this previous, and like previously I have selected the correct answer now. And if I by mistakenly selected the wrong answer, then it will get but again it will get this added additional correct answer will be get added. So let's see how can I handle this situation also. I think this is this I will hit this thing. I think this will, you can handle this thing later. First I will show my result page also. Okay, now I think I have covered not okay. If I select Gomez, I don't want to select this okay, Justin Bieber. Okay, I collect what is the chemical makeup of water. I need to know this. H2O. Okay, now let's, and here I will go to this here result, and here I will add this score also as a param. So now when I click on this submit button, where is my submit button? Here I go to this result. So first I will quickly convert this in template literals, and I will pass this score here also. So now I will go to this result page, and now I can have this const yes, your score from this huge param. So, and which will come from React router dump. Okay, now I will control this score to see if I have this score or not. So let me refresh this again, and let me add my answer. What is the markup? The quarter is to go, and I am randomly selecting any option so that I can quickly go to this my result page. Robert Wilson. Let me. I have the ninth question, and I am at the last question. Clock, and yeah, you can see I have only get the two correct answers, so that's why my score is 20 only. So based on my score, I want to show some victory and that's some victory images and the like some losing image. So first of all, here what I will do, I want to render three tips here. Okay, first one will be my title. So I will come to my home page and I will copy this thing, and here I will replace this thing, and here my this title will be result. Okay, this is the result, and now what I want to show here, like victory mark. Okay, victory MARK victory mark. So if my victory mark is greater than or equal to 40%, okay, 40 mark. If this is the true, this is the case, what is the okay, let me quickly console this thing. I think this will give me an error. I knew it. The mark equal to if my okay. Victory mark, okay, and it will be 40. Okay, now I created this victory mark as a 40. I have added a constant. So now what can I do? Based on this mark, I will render my assist. So what I will do, I will go to this my icon scout, and I will search for this like victory assist. So I will search for this victory. Listen, this is not. I don't want to see search for this victory. Celebrate. Celebration. Okay. Now this will give me the correct assist or illustration. Let me select anyone. Search for it. Okay, I think I can use this thing. Let me see how can I use this inside and my. Okay, so let's search how to use Lottie animation. Okay, let me search, copy this thing, Lottie animation. So I will search how to use Lottie. I think this copied. So in React. Okay, how to use Lottie animation in React. So let's see. Okay, for working, use this animation to set up React room. Yeah, and I think I need to add some dependency like React Lottie. Prop type also. Let it be for this. I don't want to use this Lottie. I just need to add this celebration. Mm, mhm. Mm, mm. When is present or no? Think celebration is good. Okay, I think this will be fine. So let's take this SRC as well. I will select this pictures here. I will hover this and I will just copy this. Okay, now I have copied my victory. So now what can I have? Hmm. So if my score is greater than or equal to victory mark, okay. So let me first paste this thing here and I will go to my home page. I will just copy this, Control C. Now I don't need to copy this whole thing. I only need this image. I will paste this image here. Else replace this image here. Okay. Now if I had this, so if my score is greater than 49, so what can I do here? I will render this image and let's search for Luge celebration. Search for sad. No, this is not like Luge. Hmm. Defeat. Let's search for defeat. I think this will be fine. Lose. Okay, I think this will be fine for me. Let me search for this side also. I think I can find side. Hmm. Which one I should use? I am getting confused. I search for sad image, it will give me some this different kind of image. Let me search for this sad. And I will take any one for this. Okay, now let's select this thing. Not sell businessman. This one I should select. This is looking nice, I think. Yes. So let me copy this URL. Now if I come here, I will paste here. Okay, now I'm gonna save this. If I come to my React, yeah, this is the. And now I want to add this add an div. So what I can do, I can cut and paste here, and I will add the class name to this banner container. To this div. Okay, now if I save this and if I come to here, this is comes the result. I can and I think I want to show the result. Beside this result, I also want to show this result, actual result. Okay. So what I can do here is I will use this and I can display this is over here. So this is result 20. Okay, now at the bottom, I want to show this thing. Control C. And I want to paste here, and I want to use this choose navigate. Navigate equal to use navigate, and I will want to navigate to this home page, and here I will just go to home. Go to home. Yeah, I will use this only home. Okay, now if I click on this, I will come to my home page. And I think my quiz application is ready. And let's have this. If I click on this start, my quiz application will be start. And this is my first question. So let's try. Which computer hardware device provides an interface for other connected device for communicate? I think this is central processing unit. If I click on next, which Twitch streamer is the vocalist for Redbox? I don't know the answer of this, so let's click anyone. Which Indonesia? What are the hero and looking to collect? I don't know the answer for this as well. On Twitter, what was the original character limit for a tweet? I think 120. Which music publication, which abbreviation to NME? So North Manchester Express, I think. Dry ice is solid form of what substance? I think dry ice, carbon dioxide. I think, but I can't select anyone. I have selected as carbon dioxide now. So I click on next. What was Sir Handel original name? The Railway series and its animated counterpart, Thomas and Friends. I will click on this Falcon. What was the PlayStation 3 release date? When was this? It is released, I think January 8, 2007. What airline was the owner of the plane crashed up coast Nova Scotia in 1980? I don't know. Where is the question? Okay, let's try the last question. Which psychopath in Dead Rising 1 gave you a small chainsaw? I think Amen Down clone. Now let's see the result. 50, but I don't have this image, victory image. This should be, no? My score is greater than victory mark, no? Yeah. So why I don't have this victory image? My score is greater than this. So I should have this, no, victory image. This is causing issue. I don't think so. This is causing issue. Let me, if it is greater than or equal to, so this should be rendered. So let me copy this thing. I come here, open a new tab. If I what I Yeah, here, and if I press enter, source image is unreachable. Why this is the case for the after hard work I have searched this image and now it is not working. Which one I have taken? I forgot which one I have taken. I think I have taken this celebrate, no? Celebrate. Okay. This is not the one which I have selected. Which one I have selected is pro, I have forgot. Yeah, this one I have selected, no? So let's select this picture here inside this image. I will select this. Okay, Control C. If I come to here, Control V. If I save this and if I come to my reactor, yeah, this is result 50. And I have this victory image. Okay, now if I come to this one, so this is now one more thing here. If you see, if I start this page, okay, and if I select any option, no, so let's suppose this is the correct answer. So, and if I come back and if I select any wrong answer, no, so this will be deduct. So previously, if it will be wrong, and if I select correct, the score will be added. But if it is right, okay, so I don't want to increase. Like if it is right answer, and if I come here and again if I click on this right option, so my score will be updated. Yes, so I don't want to have this thing. Okay, so how can I use this? So for that, I need to add okay, so how can I handle this situation as well? So let's see. Okay, now if I come to this quiz application, yeah. So I need to handle this situation also now. And here I have added this correct mark and I have not used this. Yeah, so let's use this correct mark here. Instead of 10 hardcoded, I use this. Okay. Now let's see. If I come to the previous click, no. Okay. Now when I click on this correct option, no, so what I want to do when I hit this correct answers, okay, when I hit this previous button, and if I click, and if I click any option which is not true, one thing I can do, if I hit this previous button, I can minus my score, but okay, I will edit it if I have added this correct option or not. So for that, I think this I can handle this thing if I have an array and if I select any correct option, I can push this index like this question index and inside this array. But suppose that way I can handle this. Let it be. I think let's this be. Okay. Okay. Let it be. I think I don't want to have this previous. It should be a skip. Okay. I can handle this, but it will take some time. So I am handle skip grip. I will add this function here, handle skip clip. Okay, disable. If I already add question number 9. So let's copy this. If I add this question number 9, I don't want to click on this skip. I can only have this submit button. Okay. I can't click on this skip. And then now I will go to this handle. I will paste handle escape, click, and now I will increase. If my count question number is already at last question, and I don't want to skip it, and save per question. This will also be +1. Okay, now this is the skip button. I will click on skip. This will be skip my question. But if I had not clicked on, this will not work. So now here on this next button, I will give one disabled, and when it will disable, if my this click option is false, then it will be disabled. Okay. Now I can't click on this. I need to click on this. So I can give an alert here also, but let it be. Okay, I can use this skip or skip this, but if I not select any option, it will won't go to the next question. I need to select any option, then I can click on this next. Okay. Okay. Now I think my quiz application is ready. Okay. So now this is my quiz application. How do you like my quiz application? Please. My result is done. Like I have only give the two correct answer. And here what I can do, if you want to handle this the previous situation, and one thing we can show the result like how many question, like what is the question and what is the correct answer for this question. I can show this as well. So if you want me to implement this feature as well, so please add a comment. And for that, I'm taking leave. This is time to say goodbye to you guys. So if you like my quiz application, please hit the like button and add your opinion or thought in the comment section also. Add your opinion in comments. Okay. Okay. So it's time to say goodbye to you. So thank you. I hope you like my presentation. Okay. Goodbye, guys. Have a good night, sweet night, and sweet dreams also.